Hello. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's Wednesday already, guys. I feel like yesterday was Monday. And yes, we're back. We're back to this. I moved these pictures over. Hello, Carly. And hello, Little. But yeah, well, yeah, I moved these over here because I noticed when I was watching the stream back, I kept putting things over here and you couldn't see my hands. So they're now here. So it's just hiding stuff. Yee. I put them into bags. I literally did that this earlier. I was gonna say this morning, but it was not this morning. It was this afternoon. I've put the numbers into bags. So I organised. I found out I missed some colours, so I had to quickly put them on. Guess how many stitches I've done so far? Over 500. That's my answer. Yep. I put 600 yesterday, not today, into the oh god, invisible stitches. Hang on, into this. I'm working down here because this is hard to work with down here. 600 exactly. Whoop whoop. And there's my back. So I'm gonna work on that. Oh, I just punched a light after stream. Yeah, so I found some colours that I completely missed when I was going through the pages. So now they're in numbers, in bags like this, to make my life easier. I also had to put this one on because this is not a colour. Right, this is not a DMC colour anymore. This is discontinued. This is actually 740. But I put it on one of these because I have a 740. It really confused me because I was looking for the doubles. And I was like, because it's literally right here. See? 740. And I was like, why have I got two of these? And then I went on to Notion, which is the app I use to keep track of all my full coverage projects. And it was like, yeah, no, you needed this one too. So I was like, oh, that's why I have two 740s. I was like, I thought I was dumb because I have a habit of ordering things. So that one's been labelled already. And that's going to sit over there until we get to the 900s. But we're going to do the 800s. Hopefully, we'll get this done today. And then Friday's stream will... Okay, how do we want to do this? On Friday, if we do finish kitting this up today, how do we want to do it? Do we want me to start this Friday? Or do we want to leave it till Monday? So Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, I will work on the new Haid. And then Friday we'll work on either the bee or this other project I just showed. Because that's my dilemma. Taking a break for food and then back to it. Yee. Leave it till Monday. Okay, so we'll get this done. And then if it just does get done today, Monday, we'll start it. Okay. Right. Open the bag. I should have opened all these beforehand, but never mind. I opened the really noisy ones. I couldn't find all these bags. I was like, remember how I said on Monday, I was like, I have all these spare bags about. And I was like, I don't know where they've gone. They were in another bag with threads in them. So I found them. Right, that can sit there. Have that, right. My boys are loving these rings. Good, I'm glad. I came up with a really stupid pun when you messaged me about it, and I was like, I don't think I could message Little that. It was so stupid, especially when you were like, they're playing with them. And I was like, oh, don't step on one. They'll really put a spring in your step. And I was like, God damn it, Emma. I was like, that's tired Emma's brain. Like how last night with Carly, no, it was Monday when Carly said about Airgon, and I went, Airgon, poof. That's what it was, and I was just like, God damn it. My brain's really good at coming up with one-liners, except when I want it to. So we're gonna put these in number order again. I'm gonna cover my avatar up with my, because he's on my tablet. Shake the bag, make all the noise. Hope Zelda doesn't hear the bag shake and come running. But yeah, tired Emma can come up with stupid things. We have found out. But yeah, I was sorting out all these threads earlier to put them into bags, to put them in their numbers. The 3000s are just all together. I wasn't sorting them out into individual. This is the 337s, this is the 37s, this is 38s. I was like, we're just gonna leave that. But it is nice looking at gradients forming in these colours. Right, I think 803 is the first colour we need. 803, 807. I don't remember how I was doing this yet. Monday. I keep trying to say yesterday. It was Monday. 8, 7, 13, 14. I hate. Look at this. I hate that. Oh, you can't even see. Hang on. I hate that. 13, 14. DMC, can you color group your numbers, please? 17. 20. 23. Did a few more stitches on the Pokeball whip, but somehow a stitch got stitched into the Ada cloth on the outside of the hoop. So now it's just a huge tangled mess. Oh no, Carly. Oh no. Hopefully you can fix it. You don't have to rip it all out. You can just sort that out. That's why it's recommended you work with like a grime guard or clips to hold your excess fabric out the way, so you don't do that. But my nail varnish is ordered. Sorry, I just got a email. 1 second. I've been waiting for these. One of my many pre-ordered Diamond Art Club paintings have shipped, and I was like, oh, I wonder if it's the 2 I ordered like when they first did the I might try and move my camera over a little. Sorry. There, so you can see a bit more. You don't need to see that side. You need to see this side. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the first 2 I pre-ordered back when they started doing the pre-orders. No. It was the middle one. So I have unfulfilled, processed, unfulfilled. I'm like, God. 890, 832, 890. Oh. Oh yeah, 9. Yeah, no, 9, 891 and 89. That works. I know numbers, guys. I can count. She says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Sorry, I'm going in the noisy bag. That's way too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Told you it was way too many. Oh, I also, Carly, listened to that. I listened to 1 episode of that Superstitions podcast. I did enjoy the first episode. It was about black cats. Just the superstition around them. Like, you know, how they're considered bad luck. But they never used to be. They used to be considered good luck. And then we've changed it, when I say we, like the Brits have changed it, so if it's walking towards you, it's good luck, and if it's walking away from you, it's bad luck. And then they told a story about this girl who was bullied, and a cat basically maimed a bunch of people, and I'm like, what a good kitty. One second, sorry. Sorry. Milo's walking about with a spring in his mouth. I need to get myself some of them springs for Zelda and Molly. Oh, speaking of Molly, she, oh wait, no. If you're eating, just ignore this bit. I won't go into detail, but she was a bit bleh earlier. And she was on my bed. Right? She didn't do it on my bed. This cat does not like being picked up. Like, at all. I normally, if she's making the noises and you touch her, she gets off of whatever she's on and she goes onto the floor. She was staying, so I had to scoop her up, and I just went whoop, plonk onto the floor gently, and then she carried on, and I was like, oh, because I was just like, we're not having that, not right on my bed, please, thank you. Right now I got to label all these. But it was an event. Here, 3. Simon's hating this case. The one you the nurse one. Shannon Watts. Oh, the Chris Watts case. Yeah. He really hated it. I don't blame him. Especially when you find out later about the kids. I was just listening to he's at the point about the kids. Yeah. He nearly stopped making true crime videos because of this case. So I was listening to Rotten Mango's newest video and Danielle Kirsty's newest video. Oh, that's really crooked. Danielle's one was about incest. Yeah. The Gola family was disgusting. Incest is not for the Wincest. And then the Ron Mango one was about a set of twins, and one was trying to kill the other to steal her identity. It was confusing. I was just like, huh? The Hand Sisters, I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, no, I was confused. But that's because I wasn't, I didn't have my full attention because I was sorting these at the time, so that could be why. But yeah, I've also been listening to cold cases that have been solved. Simon's nearly crying. Yeah, this one, it's because his kids are the same age as Chris's kids were at the time. That's why it's hitting him even harder, because he's picturing his kids. God, this music doesn't help. 8:23, 8:25. We just snapped that. Done. Sorry. 25. Loki's really going for it, guys. I'm so sorry if you can hear him. He's just screaming about the world. Like he always does. I didn't know this wasn't his first attempt to kill them. No. Sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm off the camera. This is like the boringest part for you guys. I'm just sticking labels on bits of plastic. This is the best bit for me. I'm also sitting a little further away from my desk because I'm sitting differently. I say differently. I was sitting cross-legged not long ago, but it was uncomfortable. 827. Okay, so that's that bit done. We'll put that at the back. Next one. 832. I had to listen to the Superstitions on Apple podcasts because it's not on Audible, which surprised me because sometimes they will be. It's not on YouTube. It's not on, like I said, Amazon. So I had to listen to it on Apple, and it nearly broke my computer. It made BlueStacks go all funny, and I was like, okay. Because I told it to go into the tiny window so I could see just the player. And when I did that, it disappeared completely. I couldn't find it, but I could still hear it. And then BlueStacks just pretended to close. It hadn't fully closed. It just was hiding on the taskbar. I couldn't find it, and then it opened, and then it went all wonky, and I was like, God damn it. Right, that's that done. Right. Technically, I should have put these on top. We'll just do it like this. There we go. Oops. There. His cellmate too. I forget. The thing is, sometimes I'll just listen to these episodes once whilst I'm stitching and I don't take everything in, and then I'm like, I can remember, like, I know the case well enough, but I don't remember about the cellmate. Was a cellmate a piece of work as well? I still like when the neighbor has the footage and they start watching it and you can just see him go, oh no, the jig is up. Oh, right. Yeah, I think I must have been blanking on that detail. I mean, clearly I was, but I mean, like, I must not have wanted to remember that. What he did to his child. So they made a right pair, those two, in prison. Sorry about the camera going wibbly wobbly. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know what's causing it to do that. Yeah. Apparently they're looking out for each other in prison. Yeah, they better. Because if they don't, they're gonna get shanked. Or something. You know, dirtbags like them have to stick together. But you know, when I first heard this case, no one mentioned the detail about the children Like, obviously we knew the children were murdered and how, but not the aftermath. Just that they were found, but not about, you know, how they couldn't have their wishes met because of what he did to them. Let me see if I can budge myself a bit closer to the desk so I'm a bit more in camera. Hello, Keshi. How are we doing today? Are we stuck in meeting hell again? Like a purgatory? Always. No. It's been a rough week. Oh, I'm sorry. When will the meeting nightmare end? Sorry, bag is not standing up like it's supposed to, kind of. There. I have a single tiny fan on because I turned them off on Monday because I got cold, but then I started to get real warm. So I've got just the one on now. So I think having all these lights, only got my usual light and then the light that's on this webcam, but it gets quite warm. My PC just chucks out more heat when I stream. So. Wait, what's that? It's fine. I had a Diamond Art Club notification. I thought, you know, it was going to be like, one of the paintings you really want's back in stock. And it's like, no. They've got new mini kits out. Now, you might have seen things, is today the day? What day? What day is today? Whip Parade. No! Whip Parade will be someone. Not today. It'll have to be when I can start on at an earlier time. Because if I start a Whip Parade now, then I won't get it done in time. So when the title says Whip Parade is when the Whip Parade is happening. I'll be excited when Hades and Persephone is out for delivery. Yeah. So will I. But they're not due to ship till... No, I can't do surprise Whip Parade. I don't know when it's happening. I can't give a specific date. I'm sorry. I was gonna do it sometime in the new year. I know I say that we're in June, but like, because I plan to go really crazy next year and start a ton of things, and it's like I want to have all that planned before I do a Whip Parade so I can talk about it. And then I'm also thinking this whole stream when I do the Whip Parade is going to go on my YouTube channel that has no videos. Actually, it does have videos. They're just all private because they're old and bleh. But I'm planning, like, when I know the date, I will let you know. But until Whip Parade is in that title, it's not happening yet. Okay, that's okay. I also bought the pattern to that Minecraft stitch little because every time I see it, I'm like, God damn it. So that's a plan. To which one? Sorry, I was making noise in here. The Minecraft one, the one that you're working on. I ended up that it was on sale. You need the Froggo colouring book that I sent you on TikTok. I looked, right, Carly. Remember Monday we were talking about shipping to the UK from America? The book is £16, shipping is £23. I looked in and I was like, God damn it. It's literally what we were talking about. The big one, yeah, Lou. I bought it. It was on sale. So, hashtag worth it. 23 just for shipping. Yeah. For a book. Yeah, I know. That was my reaction. Because I looked up on my phone. I was like, oh. And I was like, oh no, okay. So, it's such a good pan. It does look it. It's not confetti heavy. It's quite solid chunks. So it might be something I'll kit up and use for when I'm getting bored of working on like confetti heavy Hades and stuff. Because sometimes I just like to sit there and just colour block. I bet you could find one similar on Amazon but UK version. I might have to have a look. Because the thing is, it is a small business. Well, if I bought that one, I would be supporting a small business. But at the same time, it's like £23 for just the shipping. Most of my stitches have been blocks of colour today. Yeah, so it would go fast. Not trying to sit there and downplay your achievement. Your achievement's great. But like, for me, I would end up just sitting there and just blasting through a chunk of it and being like, oh, I did that. Like, that's what happened with the castle. When I was doing the roof, it was just one colour. And because I had filled in most of the roof, all I had to do was fill in. And then I got it done quicker. My music is a lot louder in my ear today. Oh, I could just do that. Rather than turning it down, I can just turn myself down. Haha. But I love colour blocking when I'm in the mood for it. I love confetti stitches when I'm in the mood for it. Sometimes confetti is just a pain. I don't even know how the stitch got into the Ada cloth on the outside of the hoop. Maybe if it's got a corner, maybe the corner folded underneath. Like where you've been holding it, the corner's creased underneath and that's how you accidentally done it. Because I did that once when I used to work with hoops. And I used to cut the fabric small enough. There is confetti, but I'm not finding it to be as bad as a Hade. I don't think anyone's confetti is as bad as Hades unless it's a pattern mill. To be honest. Which is essentially what Heaven and Earth Designs is. It's technically just a pattern mill. Except they're slightly better because they do pay their artists. They don't steal. But now they've got AI, so are they though? Debatable. How many have I got on this ring? So I have my other ring here too. 1, 2, 3. Put that one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22. I gotta readjust the Ada anyway, because the pan is going near the hoop anyway. Ooh. Just a small break for foods and drinks and back to it. Yeah. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, I can fit one more, or I could just hang on. No, I want that one. I could put these two. 1 second. We're just gonna do a switchy switch. We're just gonna put those two over there. And now I can fit. It should be just 19 now. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, yeah. That is the best thing about, I say that, like, the best thing about getting diamond paintings is starting them, but the kitting up is a fun process for me too. I mean, if it weren't, I could have just, like, I wouldn't be doing this as well, and I could have just paid Haid a stupid amount of money to kit it up for me. But I enjoy doing this process. It's tedious, but it's also like an accomplishment. And I'll be able to kit it up for a cross stitch. Yeah. The only downside to cross stitching this, the Diamond Art Club painting I mean, is you're not going to know how many skeins of a colour you're going to need until you get to it. So you could buy one of every colour, but what if you need 2 of this colour or 4? And it's like, But hopefully it shouldn't be too much to kit up again as a cross stitch. Because when I first started the Eevees, I wanted to turn it into a diamond painting, and I found this website that did drills for like a pack of drills for like 80 something p, I think it was. And I was like, oh, I just need, this many bags of this. But then when I think about it, I think I was probably doing something wrong. I never went through and ordered them in the end, and I'm kind of glad, because they wouldn't have got done anyway. But just seeing people turn Haids or full coverage pieces in general into diamond paintings has inspired me, but I wouldn't know what to do. Buy 2 of each to start with and go from there. Yeah, that makes more sense. Finish these 2 and then start a new ring. Oh god. It's a good thing I have that big ring, because I'm on my last, this will be my last smaller ring, and then we have that bigger ring. So hopefully this will last. But yeah, I was also thinking yesterday that with the Discord, with my Discord server, when it gets revamped, we should put a true crime channel in there, so when people want to recommend a show or something, they can just put it in there and then either link to it or say where it's available so other people can listen to it. Because I completely forgot what the podcast Carly recommended on Monday was when I finished streaming, so I had to come back to my VOD to find it. I know I could have just asked her, but I'm one of those people who is like, I'm not asking. I've already asked once. I'm just gonna look through it myself. But I think having a dedicated channel would be like, hey, I recommend we watch this thing. It's called, I said I'd listened to it earlier, Carly. I just meant I had to come back to the VOD to find it so I could listen to it Monday. I did watch, I keep saying watch. It's because I'm so used to watching true crime. I did listen to the first episode about black cats. But on that note, we're doing Stitch and Crime Saturday. I was actually going to ask you if we were. And we can start. As long as you're... I mean, we're always waiting on me to be ready, so you probably will be ready. But we can start early Saturday. I keep wanting to say tomorrow. Now I think it's Friday. Yeah, we can start early. Because everyone's going shopping. So we can start earlier. And then we can go till about the time we did last time or finish a bit earlier. Or depending. Because I still have that full playlist. That sounds so fun. Yeah, it was. Okay, thank you for that look, Carly. Yeah, like, it is something I am thinking about adding to the Discord, so like we can do some true crime and stitching every now and again. Do it. Yeah. I will do eventually. Everything I plan at the moment for streaming stuff is up in the air because I don't know what's happening with me at the moment. I have an appointment next Thursday and I don't know what's happening in that. Hopefully I get something. And then I might be able to come back on Monday. No, it would be Friday actually, next Friday with more answers. Being like, well, that was a complete waste of time, or we have a plan. But I don't know. That's why it's like everything's kind of just penciled in for stream stuff. Like, it's very possible I could have that appointment and then I could be having surgery soon. It's like, oh, well. Because my one goal this year for streaming is to stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday from now on. Unless my health is just really bad and I can't. Because I really do enjoy it. And it does help take my mind off of stuff. As well as cross-stitching. But at the same time, if I'm in too much pain, I'm just gonna be sat going, And then everyone's gonna get bored, including me. So, yeah. Because at the moment, my life is just appointments or waiting for appointments. Right, that's the second ring. Done. On to the third. Now these Annie's Keepers, you know how they have a groove? These are to go onto these giant plastic they're not really a clip, but it's like, you know those folders that you might have seen when you was in school where you would slide it on? You had like a plastic sheet and then it had like a clip thing and you'd slide it in. It's basically like that. And you can pull these out. I wasn't going to get them because that would just make this cumbersome. Because then I just have these giant sticks like this long and I wouldn't know what to do with them. Please always put yourself and your health first, we understand. That's why I said, like, unless, like, my goal is to do it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Unless my body is like, no. Like, I did have a bit of a headache today and I was like, I'm just going to stream because I want to kit this up on stream. You met the goal ages ago for this and I was like, it's gonna happen, and then it wouldn't, and then I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I didn't. So I'm like, I'm doing it and then I can die or something. Hopefully I don't, but you know what I mean. I just knocked the ring. I don't mean die in the literal sense, I mean dying like in pain. Before Carly comes out of lurk and bonks me again. Or anyone else bonks me on the head for saying that. Like, see? Look there. There's Keshi coming to bonk me on the head. I didn't mean dying in the literal sense. I meant figuratively. I promise. We've decided the only way I'm... The bag's died. You saw that. You all saw that bag fall over. The only way I'm going out is like Elvis. So... That was a reference to Monday's stream. I really don't plan on dying on the toilet. Don't worry, I have her address. I'll go bring her back. Lil just burst through the door. Don't you go dying on me now. But yeah, no, I just meant like, you know, when you're just in so much pain, you're like, I feel like I have died. Me on Monday, yeah. Are you feeling a bit better now? Little, not as crampy. Yeah, good. Are you still having your onesie day as well? Little to no pain day. Oh, that's great. Yes. Yeah. This bag keeps falling over. Wait, hold mouse move there. My every driver loved it. Yeah. I mean, why not? I see nothing wrong with wearing a onesie every now and again. I can't wear a onesie at the moment. I used to live in a onesie. Not literally, but when I was little, onesies in the winter time, amazing. Having to go to the toilet with a onesie on in winter, not amazing. Because at least when you're wearing a two-piece, you know, your arms are still warm. But when you're wearing a onesie, everything gets cold. When I was younger, I used to sleep in the living room. There's a tiny fly. Tiny fly. Didn't get it. But the bag fell over again. How rude. Yeah, there was down in a... Try again. I used to sleep in the living room and we have a downstairs toilet. That toilet seat in the winter is like ice. You would run to the toilet, sit on the toilet, try and pee as fast as you can because it felt like it was going to turn to icicles. And then you would get yourself dressed and then you would run back out to get back into your duvet to keep yourself warm. Oh, I also managed to yesterday. I got that thread order in, didn't I, on Monday? My Lakeside Thread Club. Well, I put that all away yesterday. So, that's all been organised. I was chuffed with myself. Because I was debating about leaving it till the weekend. But I was like, nope, we're going to do it. And so I did. The only thing I have to do at the weekend is this. This is my order for the threads for the bee and the Deadly Aquarium sow. I am missing still some colours for the Deadly Aquarium because they were just out of stock. But these bright colours, one of these is for the aquarium and the other's for the bee. But most of these bright colours are for the bee. And then the darker muted colours are for the Deadly Aquarium. But that's just sitting in my top drawer, so I remember to do it. But now I have all the threads for that. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I finish the first? Because I need to get the bee done before July, technically. Well, before the Haid sow. My mum's birthday's in July. I know we're just coming up to halfway through June. But I've started 2 projects and I want to start the Deadly Aquarium sow as well. So I'm like, oh. But this is what I mean. The Haid sow has ruined everything because it's like I worked on 2 of the houses out of my Fabulous House series. I started 2 new projects. I want to start another one and it's like, I have too much I want to do and not enough time. And now I'm kitting up another full coverage project as well, so I have even less time. But I think this this project is going to be, I was thinking about it earlier, I think it's going to be a stream only project. So I won't work on this one off stream. I'm not going to work on it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday till it's done, because like I said on Monday, that would just drive me crazy. But maybe the beginning of the month, the first 2 weeks, like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we might work on that and then work on other things. We'll see. It's just with the Haid sow, I need to get that out of the way. So it could be possible I work on it Monday, Wednesday, Friday till the Haid sow releases, and then we never see it again until I finish the next part. We shall see. I did make myself a calendar at the start of the year. I've barely used it since, actually I haven't used it since I filled it in for January. It was supposed to have like all the things I wanted to do in a sort of like, on these dates I'm working on this project, on that day I'm working on this. It did not happen. I also tried to write down release dates of sows and when WIPGO numbers would be called. That hasn't happened. I haven't updated my WIPGO board since maybe February, March. So that's gone by the wayside like the last one. Just 2023 Emma was so ambitious. And then Haid sow came along and 2024 Emma was just like, We are not doing any of those things because I'm going to burn myself out and get overwhelmed. So because I have the Tiny Modernist tarot card stitch along. I just haven't found a fabric big enough. Lakeside Needlecraft have the full kit, but I already have threads. I just want the fabric, but they don't sell just the fabric, and I'm like, oh, I just want the fabric. because it's a fabric flare. Well, it's a fabric flare made it like exclusively for this sow. Sorry, chair is noisy. And I can only get it from certain places, and that just makes it stupidly pricey because I need a big piece. I was also looking at 123 Stitch, even though my last order from them hasn't come in yet. I was looking at a piece of like dark grey fabric for the Witchy Stitches tarot. That's not a sow but is a sow. By that I mean it's not an official sow, but people in the Patreon are kind of doing it as a sow. But I want to do it on one big piece. Which is kind of contradictory because I wanted to do the houses on 12 separate pieces of fabric. But this one I want to do on all of it. I think it's because of the border. I really like the tarot border compared to the houses, which is just basically stitch them as is and leave a space. That food was needed. Back to the stitches. Oh yeah. And then I'm also doing the I'm not doing it because I haven't got the fabric or anything yet. The Year in the Woods pieces. I have all the patterns. Some of them, the first 3 maybe, are kitted up. So just gotta wait for that to turn up. I was panicking. So I ordered that fabric 6 days ago. Tomorrow will be a week. Because I ordered it on the 6th of June. And since it shipped, it has not moved. Or hadn't moved. And I was checking it every day. I was checking it multiple times a day just to see. Because I know sometimes, like, because it's America, it could just get scanned later because time zones. It wasn't moving. And I was like, okay, I'm not panicking fully. I was panicking slightly because I know it's coming from America. So it's going to take a lot longer than usual than like from Peakside or Lakeside Needlecrafts to get here. So I was just like, we're just going to wait. But the tracking not updating did worry me. And then it this morning I logged onto the computer and it had moved and I was like, oh thank God. I have Royal Mail tracking, but it's not working yet because I don't think it's here in the UK yet. So I won't know until then. Yeah. But it's on its way and I was just like, oh thank God. I was panicking slightly. Because that wasn't, I know it's just 2 pieces of fabric, but they're big pieces. Guess you no cry. But it was pretty pricey because it was 2 bigger pieces. One of them isn't really big. It's technically one of them is big and the other isn't. And it's just because I was after some 40 count latte by Fibre on a whim. Because that's what I'm stitching my cryptid sow. No, supernatural sow on. That I started 2 years ago. On stream, I also started that on stream. I got all that frame done, and then I was like working on the siren, and then it all went to pot. I'm still waiting for my fabric. It might be worth now sending her a message to see if she has sent it out. If you're still waiting. It could be, like I said, she's working in batches, but you definitely got yours out. Like, you paid for yours before. I haven't waited for her. I was like, oh, okay. She normally gets back quite quick as well. Maybe she's now teasing you. Yeah, she's normally like pretty good about all this. I mean, it could just be possible she's doing it in alphabetical. Because she just had so many, because she did have a big Fabric Super Sunday event. And it could get overwhelming, and if she had a helper or not, I wouldn't know though. So hopefully she gets back to you soon, and it's just a case of it's either not been sent out just yet. Damn it, I dropped that. Where'd it go? Seriously, went all the way over there. Ah! Of course I had to go by my dodgy wire. That sticker survived being scraped across my mat though, so good quality. My screen turned off. It's back on, but oh. Yeah, for some reason I have a dodgy wire, which is now making me wonder if it's my wires that's causing my PC the issue and it's not my PC. But I don't know. No, because I've had these wires since before I upgraded my PC and it was fine. So never mind. Worked it out, it's not the wires. I just have a weird dodgy connection. One of my screen wires might not be in properly at the back. Because if you touch it down there, it does go off. One of these days I will get round to fixing it. If not, when I end up with that capture card, my plan is to use my gaming laptop as the streaming device, and then the computer can just be used for other things, like for gaming, and see if that helps take some resources off of it. I don't know. We'll figure something out. The only issue is I wouldn't have any room for the laptop on this desk. Like, I have a very long desk, but I've kind of barricaded myself in because I have I have all my monitors on an arm, but my leftmost is on an arm and it's tilted towards me more, so it's not flat against the wall. So it's taking up space, even though it's not on the desk. And my printer's on the desk because it used to sit on my trolley that was next to me. But we think the reason why it was having issues with the ink was because it was being shook or shaken. When the printer would print, it would shake the trolley. And it's an eco tank, so the ink would just splosh, probably. The thread is making my nose itchy again. we're nearly right. We are done. Not nearly done, Emma. We are done with the 800s. We can move on to the 900s after an hour. Woohoo! Thing is, my shoulders and that are starting to hurt today. From me, I was using. This is why I might have to buy myself a new Lowry stand, even though I have one somewhere. It's probably in the loft, but never mind. Just buy another one and then it's fine. If I end up finding it, I could always just send a spare to Little. So like that works out. I have fuzz in my eye. Thank you, fan, for that. Put this bag there. I need a stand. I know. That's why I said if I ended up finding my actual Larry and I end up buying another one in the meantime, I would just send you the newer one. Because I have one somewhere. It's not in this room. It's not downstairs. It must be in the loft. But no one can go in the loft to check. Well, I say no one. A certain person can. They just can't be bothered. So. Anyways. 5'8", 5'9". No, wrong way around. That's that way. I love that combination. Even though they look exactly the same on camera, there is a slight difference. This is also a nice combo. 995 and 996. I'm working with 959 just now. This one. Yeah, DMC does have some like pretty beautiful, gorgeous colours. It's just their labeling makes no sense. And that's what's annoying. If you knew, like, I know the 310's black, and then I know 3371's a really dark brown. I know 939's a dark blue. Like, so when you do know what the colours are, it's easier, but at the same time, it makes no sense. God, my eye. I was using 995 earlier. It's such a pretty colour. I'm using 995 in my Pandemic sampler by Long Dog Samplers. I'm using this as well as Dinky Dye's Serenity. It's such a lovely combo. I have posted as actually I could just grab my phone. I can show you. Because otherwise you'd have to scroll back a whole year on in the Discord. I need to work on my Long Dogs. This is my the last time I worked on it was the 18th of August last year. Ugh. So, there we go. No, camera focus. There's the 995 and there's Serenity. I'm just trying to work out how I want to do this. This is a 40 count even weave. Not gridding at all because it's white. And I'm using Dinky Dyes. You cannot wash this fabric because of that. So I'm really playing with fire. But I just need to work out what I'm doing in the blue and what I'm doing in the Dinky Dyes. Because I just started that willy-nilly. I started that in 2020. I didn't know what I was doing. I just went for it. That's such a nice combo. Thank you. I also panic bought it. Like, the 995 because I don't think I have enough Dinky Dye silks because I bought 5 skeins because they're pricey and that was when I was working, so I wasn't getting paid as much. So I just went, I'm just gonna get some regular DMC, so I got this. But I got a nice little surprise when I got out of the shower. Spider? Maybe? Right now I'm looking 912. My favourite combo though is the combo Bodhi got into some of the trash. Oh, okay, that is a better surprise than a spider. Not that he should be getting in the trash, but you know what I mean. My favourite combo is 3808 and 3810. I'm using that on my No Time Like the Present by Modern Folk Embroidery. I really like that combo. To the point where I'm tempted to restart my very small start on the other one I did. Reaching Skyward it's on 46 count, but I'm tempted to restart it, which is why I'm buying so much grey 40 count from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics, because I want to do more like a colour scheme that looks great, but I think I'm going to keep the current colour scheme and just work on the grey, because I do like that colour scheme. I was using it was introduced to me, the colours I'm using on that piece, when I was doing the Barbara Anna light. Came out in the bag full of nuggets that I had thrown out because I didn't like the taste of them. Was in the living room. Empty. It was half full when I threw it away. Oh no, Bodhi. Someone's gonna have some rancid farts. I hope that's all he has is just stinky farts. Because, oh boy. It is not fun having to... Not that I've done it, because I'm not allowed. They were already cooked, just in the freezer. Or was. I mean, it could still give rancid smelling farts. Like, I hope that's all he has. It's just rancid, stinky gas. Because dogs are weird. They're silly in the way their stomachs work. Like if they eat too fast or and they roll over, they can flip their stomach. So he knew he was in trouble too because he was hiding under the bed. Mum, it wasn't me, I swear. It was the ghost. It reminds me of that Vine. You know where the dog's got all these things, the food in its mouth, and they like drop it, and it just goes bleh, bleh, and it's just a mouthful of them. That's what I'm imagining right now. 59, 61, 70, 72, 76, 77, and then that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to turn my brightness back down. I'm just glad that was all he got into, because there was a sushi container in there with wasabi ice cream and soy sauce. Oh jeez. You'd have had more than stinky farts then. Thank God I closed the sushi container. Yeah. That would not have been a fun time for either of you. He just got himself some nugs. He just wanted some cheeky nuggies. that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18. There we go. We're nearly empty. The bag's nearly empty, which means we're nearly done. Because I put the right amount. Don't know which of my two did, but one of them dragged a chicken bone out of the bin and had munched on it a few days ago. Boys. Why? What is it with animals getting to things they shouldn't? And then the panic where you have to watch them. Like, they really like to just give us heart attacks. Both of them ran away, so I think they shared it, probably. Or then just like, we're not snitching, so we're just gonna both get the blame. I mean, at least I know Zelda won't eat food off of my plate. Like, if I was to leave, say, a pizza here and I had to go to the toilet. Oh, now you decide to click. Thank you. I've been wanting this wrist to click all day. It's been painful. Anyway, yeah, so if I was to go to the toilet, I'd know when I come back that my pizza's still going to be here. If Molly sees it and she comes up here, she would lick the sauce that comes, you know, where when you cook a pizza, like a frozen pizza, and the pepperoni gets a bit of like sweaty sauce. She'll lick that, and it's like, oh, what are you doing? VOD wouldn't either, because he's trained not to do that. Shax is such a mama's boy that I feel he would 100% snitch on my life. He's just cleaning himself and he's just like licking as he's pointing at it. So I was like, hey. But I don't have to really worry about Zelda doing that. He'll just chew the plastic. So if I was to leave, this would have chew holes in it. And I don't know why he chews plastic. I've told him not to. We give him other things to chew instead that's supposed to be chewed, and he'll still choose the plastic. And he's like, okay. Shax chews plastic too. Yeah, I have many a bag. My old desk used to have a netting underneath, and I used to keep all my thread projects in there. So they'd be all in these, and then they'd go under there because it was just so convenient. If I left one poking out the back at night, you'd just hear, and you'd be like, Zelda! My parents' one dog has a fascination with a certain dirty article of clothing. Zelda likes laying on people's bras. He gets all like... It's as if you've put catnip on the floor with him. And it's like, why? I found my Minecraft threads and forgot Shax had chewed the bag. I won't be able to grab it right now, but maybe I need to go through all my projects. I was going to say tomorrow. No, the weekend. I keep thinking today's now Friday. Stop brain. Oh no, he full on licks it. He's a total pig. Zelda rubs on it and he'll lick it. And it's like, why? Zelda, you're disgusting. Like, he acts like it's catnip. And it's like, he likes boob sweat. And it's like, why? You're so disgusting. It's like, oh. Animals are embarrassments. You can't take them anywhere. That's what we've learned. You get an animal, you no longer have any dignity left because... Ugh. Zelda, you're weird. Exactly. Shame him. He needs to be shamed. We had to buy hampers with lids on them just so Apollo wouldn't be able to get the underwear. Why are animals disgusting? I mean, obviously we have a certain smell to us that just makes animals go crazy. But at the same time, it's like, please no. I don't want to come home to find my underwear all over the place. I can't go to the bathroom unless it's a shower in peace. If I close the door, Milo will cry at the other side to be let in. Zelda doesn't cry, he scratches the carpet. He will scratch the carpet, and then when he gets let in, he's like happy. And then he'll leave. He'll come in, rub up against me, be like, you're fine. And then he'll go. And it's like, I said to you through the door I was fine. I just want privacy, please. I don't sit there and watch you poop. I say that. His litter tray is like right over there. So technically, I can. I just choose not to. He wants to play in the sink. He needs one of those children's play sets with a sink. That might suffice. I'm sure you could probably hook it up to the actual tap or something to get water to come out. Because kids' toys aren't those plastic things where you couldn't even turn the dial. Now you can have like actual kitchens. So he can go play in his water fountain. Well, with that too. But he's a cat, and you know what cats are like. You buy them a thing and they don't want that. They want the other thing. When I babysat my sister's cat, she doesn't allow them in the bedroom, so if I'm not up by a certain time to feed them, they paw under the door and bang the door. We had a cat who would scratch the door, and oh boy. The bedroom I'm in currently has a different door to the rest because apparently I managed to lock myself in here when I was little, and people started to panic because I'm a child. Well, I was a child. I'm not a child now. Ugh. When I was a child, because I had locked myself in a room and they didn't know what I was doing, so they had to break the door down. I was fine. I was just sat there, by the way. But I couldn't unlock the door. So they broke it. But her nails on this door. I called the kittens Cujo because they absolutely tried to tear the bathroom door if I closed the door on them. They had to baby lock the bedroom doorknob because the one would open it. Our one in this room is one of those it's not one of these, it's a knob. Zelda cannot open that, but he does try to open the bathroom door. He'll get up on the banister and he'll look at the handle and it's like, no. Lurk again while I get dressed. Okay, Carly. Drifting away on another lily pad. Shacks can close doors, opening them is a no-go. Zelda... Oh, my sweet summer child, he is... I don't know what's wrong with that cat, but... He'll close the door and cry when he gets stuck. Mom, I'm stuck. Well, you shut the door. No, I didn't. I promise. I swear. Zelda will use his paw to open doors, but he'll use the wrong paw. So if he's like on the outside of a door, it's it's one paw he can just push. It doesn't really matter which one. But when he's in and he needs to open the door, instead of like doing this, he'll use this paw and he goes like this. So he just keeps closing it. And then he looks at me like, I can't get out. And he's like, because you're using the wrong paw. Then he'll open it and then he'll just walk out and leave it wide open. I'm like, thanks, buddy. So if we have people over and I want to go to the toilet, I have to like proper shut the door. Because otherwise Zelda will burst in and he will leave that door wide open. And sometimes he'll lay on the floor in front of the door so you can't push it too. And it's like, why? My sheets are starting to do. Right, we've got 3 more to put labels on, and then it's time to start with the shoulders again. Like, it hurts to take a deep breath. I have to put a kicker toy to prop the bedroom door open a crack, otherwise Pocky loves to wrap his face on the edge of the door and has many times locked himself in. No, poor baby. It makes me laugh when cats do that. They're like, I want affection, rub, and then the thing moves and then they get so offended and it's like, oh, you moved it. Right, last one. I think that's it for this sheet. Oh, I had forgotten, but I was a bad cat mama earlier. No, what did you do? What did you do? I stabbed Shax with my needle. No. Oh no. Right, I'm only laughing because that's why. Because I knew it would have been an accident, and 2, like those are cool bobbins and stickers. Do they have a name? The plastic things on their own. These are Annie's keepers, and these stickers came from Pip and Chip. Hang on. No. See, Annie's keepers labels. Pip and Chip. Yeah. Because the Annie's keepers come with these circle dot ones that you can't really see. And I just thought, whilst I'm doing a Haid and these stickers are going to be on for a while, I'm just going to use these nice fancy ones. But I really like them because I also have the floss chips from them. But I'm using them for my master set and stuff. So I got these. He ran away and wouldn't talk to me for an hour. No. Oh no. Why you stabby hims? I'm sure Little didn't mean to. I'm sure she just pulled the needle out and he just happened to be standing in the way, because that's what happens with me and Zelda. I've never stabbed him in the face. It's always been he's walking past and I've just pulled the needle a bit too far and I've just gone, poke. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. But I always hold my needle so close to the tip so it never would poke him. It always pokes me under the nail. So. But I have to be careful because Zelda will stab himself, given half the time. You know, I could just be stitching and I'll leave the needle sticking out the fabric to do something and he'll just like start looking at it and I'm like, don't even think about it. And then his face will come too close. I'm like, yoink. He jumped up as I was pulling a knot out and caught him on the nose. No. No. Mwah. Yeah, Zelda is just, like, we know there's no brain cell in that cat. He puts himself in danger. I apologize with fancy food for his dinner. I think that makes up for it. If I was Shax, it would have been apology accepted. And apparently animals can tell when you do something to them that hurts them, but you do apologize. They do know that you mean it because of the way you act and that. So like if you stood on like your cat's tail and they make that horrible screeching sound, but then you like pet them up and apologize, they know. Whereas if you just walked past, they'd be like, right, I'm gonna get you. Say goodbye to your Achilles. Sort of thing. And the new tilting bowls seem to be working. Usually there's food left in their bowls, but the bowls are clean. Oh, I might have to look into those. Because they're all just a scooper. Right? Like, the floor right now, on the mat that his bowl's on, is covered in biscuits because he doesn't pick them up, he scoops. His nickname when he was a kitten was Scoop. Because that's what he would do. And he still does, actually. He scoops his food. He just... So... maybe that might help with the biscuits for him. I feel like, I think I've seen Catit do them. Because that's where I technically get, like, all of Zelda's cat-related stuff from. They have bowls. Because the bowls he's got now is from them too. And the fountain I got. We call Pocky a no-no name, since he likes to gorge his food and throw it right back up. Molly does that. But she's not allowed to eat Zelda's food because she scoffs it. And then she's sick. Like she was earlier. Shax does the same with dry and wet food, but I didn't see him do that with this bowl. Huh. Because we've given him different bowls over the years. Like he had a kitten bowl when he was a kitten, and then a different bowl. Because when I got him, I went out and bought a bunch of stuff, but just before we got him. And the bowls do get like used when others are washed. So it's not the bowl, one type of bowl that does it, because he does it with all of them. But I'm just wondering if he would do it with a tilted bowl. Because he is a messy eater. The bottom drawer of my desk has cat food on it. Because he just makes such a mess. Because Zelda never scoffs his food, but Molly does, and we don't know if it's because of her previous owners or because she is kinda overweight. So we're not sure if it's just because, oh yeah, those are some fancy cat bowls. And it looks like, unless I'm looking at this wrong, you can adjust the angle of them. Like it looks like you can tilt it more or less. depending, but again, that could just be the angle. Because Zelda would probably just throw all his biscuits on the floor. The top and bottoms are separate, so it's fixed at one angle. Ah, I see. So it must have just been, from where I was seeing it in the pictures, it looked like it was separate, like you could adjust. I see, I see. I mean, it does make sense for it to stay at one angle, because otherwise if it could move, it could probably tilt whilst the cat's eating and spook them. Or tilt too much and then biscuits will go everywhere. Oh, remember on Monday, when I said I think it was Monday, I think I mentioned it on Monday. I found some 310 in my top drawer and I was like, I don't know what it's for, so I put it into a bunch of other projects. I worked out what it was for. It's because the supernatural sound requires tons of 310, so I bought a ton of 310 for that project. Forgot about it and have now used those threads in other projects. So I've got to go through my cone of 310 and grab some more. Because the thing is, with that bag of 310 that I had, I lost it at one point. My trolley used to have cross-stitching stuff on it before I ended up with too many things so it wouldn't fit. And I still do technically have the supernatural sow kitted up, but I never kept those threads with it because I don't want like 20 skeins of 310 on a ring when, like how I'm doing this, if I have more than one of a colour, it's going in a separate bag, but being kept kind of together. So I should have done something like that with this, but I just put them in a bag. I didn't label the bag, so I had no idea. So when I found it last weekend when I was sorting out my drawer, I was like, I don't know what I have all this for. So I'm just using it now, and now I've realised what it's for. And I go, oops. So it's a good thing I do have that cone of 310. God damn it, light. I just really hit that. So I wish I could get the big cone of 310, because that would just set me up for life, I feel. Because some of the full coverage, like the Hades and that I want to do, need 310. They also need a ton of like 939 and 820 and things like that. And it's like, if I could just get a big cone of those colours, my life would be complete. But no, we cannot get big cones here in the UK. You have to go on eBay to even find the small 100-gram cones. Why is my thread doing this weird thing? That's probably why I've got one of the... There. Yeah, I just wish DMC made it more accessible for us in the UK to get cones. Americans can get them, like, pretty easily. It's like it would cost me more to get DMC from DMC in France than it would to just have it sent to me from someone in America. And it's like, why? It makes no sense. I mean, I know why, and it does make sense, but it also doesn't, because it's the stupid dying issue. Because we have rules and regulations surrounding using things for dyeing. Like, we don't use any sort of like bugs for dyeing anymore. And some of the DMC colours, I'll go see Keshi and get a spare suitcase just for thread. Could you imagine you come back, you get stopped at customs, and they're also at the airport and border controls being filmed, and I watch an episode and there's just you with a whole suitcase full of thread just going, I needed all this, like, you don't understand, officer, but this is prohibited. But I need it for this project. I would be so upset if they like wouldn't let you bring it in to the country, because it's I'll be like, I'm a crafter. You'll have to go to the toilet and stuff some of the exotic ones down like your bra and stuff and hope you don't get a pat down. It's like, you know, when some people try and wear more clothes so they don't have to have a carry-on because their suitcase is already quite big, like full, so they just like wear 3 extra layers of clothes. That's you with the DMC. You just got it coming out your armpit and it's like, it's fine. Just pad my already large boobs out. They won't know. You've got a new bra and it's just, you know, getting used to your shape. It's like a ultra comfort for your boobs. But I do get like why it's the new underwire. Yeah, exactly. So they're using a metal underwire so it doesn't set off the scanner. You bought a new type of bra and it just has padding underwire. I mean, you could technically use these as an underwire because they are quite straightish and they do curve. You might get caught out though because of the labels rubbing up against each other. You're very squeaky. I don't know what you mean, officer. You just, I don't know, you weren't squeaking before you went to the toilet and now you're squeaking. Oh, it's my new bra. It's extra padded and I'm getting quite warm, so it's just, you know. Just trying to think of excuses on the spot, like it's fine. Yeah, I can move along now. My favorite is the people that try and bring like foods over, because they come on like 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and if I'm just awake and I've got nothing else to do because I can't sleep and they're on, I'll just watch one. Oh, here's Molly. There she goes. Um, Watching some of the things that people try to smuggle in is hilarious. It is, especially when they know, but they're playing on being foreign and they're just like, oh, I didn't know that wasn't allowed, but it's in broken English, and it's like, and they're like, yeah, you're not supposed to bring this in, sir. And they're like, oh, but I didn't know. It's like, sir, on your passport, you've been here 3 times before. But I've never brought this before. I didn't know. It's like, it's so funny to me. Especially when it's not like they brought like one little bit. They've brought a suitcase full. And they go to Australia where everything is prohibited there. You're not allowed to bring anything, technically, because food related, because it could be harboring wildlife, like a bug, especially if it's like loose leafed, and that could mess up that ecosystem. So just watching people bring in like tons of like leaves that they use for tea, and then you just have them going, you can't bring this in, and it's like, but it's herbal tea, your tea is rubbish, I want my herbal tea. You can't bring this in, this is prohibited. But my herbal teas this could damage our ecosystem. Some of the things they get passed through customs as well. Like, I was watching one, someone put like drugs in a suitcase or in a parcel, and they tried to hide it. It went through that the x-ray machine. It lit up like a Christmas tree, and they were like, that's a bit suspicious. They opened it up and powder just started spilling. And it's like, oh, that's not obvious at all. But why would you send someone powder? You know, like, especially drugs in powder form, just loose. If that box gets thrown around, your 1 gram of cocaine is just going to be an ounce now. Because it might be a speck. Because it's going to get kicked about. There was one where it was just a pelt of an animal, and they were like, well, this can't come in because it's Australia. We don't allow anything in. The guy even had all the paperwork for it, but they were like, no. It was expensive, and I think they incinerated it, and I was like, oh. The animal died twice now for nothing. Like, at least, you know, it shouldn't have died in the first place, but at least it was going to be put on display. Now it's dead. If you want a pelt, you need to go pick it up yourself. It does make me laugh, there's some of the things. Or you'll have, my favourite one is the people that go to foreign countries where cigarettes are so cheap and they bring back too many. And the suitcase is just stacked with them like a Jenga pile. And they get back to Britain or to the UK or to London's airport. And they open up and it's just cigarettes. And they fall out a bit and it's like, this is too many. It's like, but they're so cheap. Yeah, this is too many. Because you're only allowed so many value, aren't you? Like, I don't know what the value is, but you're only allowed a certain amount. Because one, it stops you from buying too many to sell them. Even though most of the people that bring them over aren't bringing them over to sell, it's to smoke them themselves. Found a UK episode. But some of the things people just tried to bring in. Stinky fruit or foods from like their home country. And it's like, that's going to go bad. Like, if it's smelling the place out already and you haven't even opened the suitcase. It's gonna be in a warm room on a plane, thousands of miles in the air for hours. That's tempting fate there. Like, you're not gonna have a holiday, you're gonna be in a hospital with severe food poisoning. They are fun to watch. Like, when they're on normally, it's like, skip. But when it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and you just want to watch nothing, they are great to watch. Because of, like I said, you can just sit there and laugh at what people try to bring in when they know that they can't, but they try anyway. And sometimes it's like, this is the 4th time you've done this, ma'am. And every time she's like, I didn't know. Yes, you've said that 3 times already. The previous times. We're gonna have to put you on a list. I do feel bad for the people that genuinely don't know and they very clearly have never done this before. And they're visiting, like, their child who's moved over here for like school, like they've gone to college or uni and they come over and they want to bring them all the food and then they get it all confiscated and they're generally like, we didn't know. Those ones are like, oh, but when you can tell that this isn't the first time they've done it. I was nervous when I was stopped by US Customs because I had wine gums in my suitcase. And what are these, madam? Wine gums? Are they alcohol? No. They just have wine in the name. And I was like, should I have these? I think, like, if it's one item and it's, like, very obvious that, you know, you packed a suitcase and it was just in there. I did give a bag to the customs officer because he was lovely. A bit of a bribe. Psh, you can have one if you let me go. Right then. There we go. Sorted. There you go. Well, chicken nugget chunks did come out, Bodhi. Lovely, Carly. Lovely. Well, hopefully that's the end of that and he'll know now not to go in the bin. I mean, he's a dog. They in one ear and out the other with them sometimes. But maybe this is his lesson. Now Bodhi will know. He was a good boy on his walk. He saw some people and wanted to say hi. Aww. Dogs are funny to me. They just want to meet everyone. They don't care who you are. They're just like, person. I must see person. They just get so excited. He loves when people admire him and call him a handsome boy. I bet he does. He's gonna get an ego on him. And think he's the most handsomest boy. Because it's true. I love how our topics just can switch and change very quickly. We're talking about one thing 1 minute, and the next it's with 3 topics deep. It's me sometimes. Sometimes I'll just start talking about something and then something else will come into my head and I'll just start talking about that, forgetting I hadn't finished what I was saying about the previous thing. And it's too late now. He is also a protective boy. Oh, he loves people, but he doesn't mess around with some people, though. Yeah, some dogs can just tell. Other dogs, they just want to meet everyone. But sometimes dogs will be like, there's something about you. But then cats are like it too, like all animals, really. I would rather trust if my animal or pet was acting strange around someone new, and it wasn't like if my pet was normally like very loving of everyone, and then I brought someone new round and the dog was like not quite snarling but was very like about it, I would be like They say dogs are good judges of character. Yeah, that's what I mean. But so are cats too. If my cat doesn't like you, I'm trusting them. Yeah. I think it also kind of depends if that person has a cat as well or a pet. It could be they've just got the smell. So it might be not like first meeting, but if after a few meetings or they get used to the smell of the other cat, but they're still wary, but like, time to look up your name, see if anything pops. Because Zelda's just skittish anyway, so I can't rely on him most of the time. Because he hid when my best friend came over, when she had her child and she was pregnant with the other one at the time. He hid for hours. But he's such a scaredy cat. I did have to explain to her son, I was like, look, this cat is not like your family's cat. He is very scared. He will come out when he's ready, but if he doesn't, then I'm sorry, you don't get to pet the kitty. So Zelda was just gone. That was the day we thought he got out, and that was not a fun day for me. Like, not fun in the slightest. But that was 2 years ago? I want to say it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. Time is slipping away from me. Sorry, I have a knot. Gotta go over and check on my partner's pups for a bit. I'll be back on then. Okay, Carly. Yeah. I would normally trust Zelda's sense of judgment, but he hides from everyone. The only thing is, if I go away, and I come back, he gets angry at me, but he'll still like be like, I missed you at the same time. God, my thread is just knotting up today. So I'm off camera as well. I don't think I put my mic in the same place I put it Monday. They're gonna love me. Keshi's gonna come with bribing materials. She's gonna land in the UK. She's gonna go to Pets at Home. She's gonna buy some Dreamies. And she's gonna head on over. That's how it works, right? Normal people go to a shop to get some foods and clothes and things they might have forgot when they were on the plane. And then Vakeshi's gonna go to Pets at Home. I'm gonna be minus 2 cats after that. Keshi leaves after being there for a while and you're like, right boys, she's got boys? Rattles the treats. And then Keshi's just You're like, Keshi? Because she's just got the Dreamies on her still and they're just like, yep. I feel like I've got too many on this ring now. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I can put the rest of these on there and then we'll have the bigger ring. I'll sort the ring situation out later. We just gotta put them on there for now. So me getting Shax gave Keshi kitten fever. Yeah. I see people getting cats and I'm like, oh, if we didn't have a zoo right now, I think I would have got another cat by now. Just so Zelda has a proper companion. Because although we have Molly, they do get along, but they have their days. And it's just, you know, when you look at pictures of 2 cats just snuggling up to each other, they won't do that. The closest they get is laying on my bed being like this far apart. That's it. They will never cuddle up against each other. And it's like, that's as good as it's gonna get. But then you'd also get into that cycle where when one unfortunately passes away, the other one becomes lonely, so you'd have to buy another one. Or get another one. Because some cats just do better as pairs. And although I had Zelda a lot longer than we've had Molly, Molly had to go to the vets for something. She wasn't unwell, it was just microchipping stuff. So they had to keep her in for a couple of days. She didn't eat, so they gave her back to us. They were like, you can just have her. And Zelda was pining for her. He was meowing and looking all over, and I was like, my heart. Oh. No falling over. Lumia's live early. I think it's because she's starting the Numal hoodie early. So she might have started early so she can do that. Yeah. Because I was sat here and all of a sudden in the corner of my eye I see my screen change slightly. I'm like, Yeah. Yeah, so now I get to listen to Lumi at the same time. I'm looking at the picture here to work out where some of these colours are. Obviously these oranges are going to be used in the lights and stuff, and the blues is going to be everything else. I'm just like, oh, I wonder where this like purpley is going to be used. And it looks like it might be this part, like where the houses are. I need to also do a bunch of stream organization. Like make a list of all the patterns I'm working on. Like a little... Basically what I use right now to keep track, but condensed. So that way when people want to know what I'm working on, it's like, well, I could be working on these projects. Like, as long as I've touched it on a stream, it's going on that list. So it's like I've worked on this during a stream, so it could be this. So if we go from, since I started back up this year, that's Hadesau. And the castle, but that's finished. So it's just Hadesau on there for now. What a long list. I feel like next year is going to be a better year for streaming my stitching, because it won't just be Hadesau. And stuff. Stretch my shoulders. Ugh. No. Ugh, my shoulders are starting to hurt. I feel like mix it up on Lumi's stream always works until I come in and then I break it. Like, I'll get the first and it'll work, and then someone else will come in and do their command and it won't work. And I'm like, oops. I broke it. Right, let's see. That might get me through a bit longer. Oh, my back. I'll go over to Lumi's when we raid. Yeah. Right, I want to get this done. Right, that one needs to go on. Because that's next. That one was already done. I think it's this bag. It's leaning for that bag. So I might just have to sit here. I think that's what it is. It's stretching. My shoulders are just not happy. Thank you for that Prime sub. How are you today, Youth? Are you working today? Or have worked, I should say? I can only have one stream up right now, and I said hi to Lumi and then came here to drop my Prime. Ah, it's okay, Youth. It's fine. I have a knot. Oh, it's funny you come in when I'm doing the yellow. I'm on holiday for a week now, uwu. So just arrived in London and resting. Oh, good, you deserve a holiday after all that overtime. You rest up all good and well. So when you go back to work, you can kick their butts. Yeah. I'm worried if they'd survive without me, not gonna lie. A lot of problems happening already in the group chat. Oh dear. Oh dear. That goes to show how much work you are doing. If they're struggling already. Let me go say hi to Luma before she thinks I blanked her. Okay. See you in a bit if you come back. But don't worry if you don't. Thank you again though for the sub. I can see her in Lumi's chat now. She's just running back and forth like, ah. But yeah, I just have a lot of stream organization. I still need to get those notebooks. I was also looking. So I've got that froggy notebook that you gave me, little, on my Amazon wish list to remind myself to get it. I was also looking at another notebook because I'm thinking I need 2 notebooks. I need one for stream stuff and one for stitching. So I'm like, I might just get this generic blue one that's like a spiral backed big one. It's like quite thick for cross stitching, and then the one that you recommended I might use for stream stuff, because then it's like all the frog book for the stream stuff. It makes sense to me, because I just need to start writing things down, like planning things out, like how I want things to go and what I want to do. Because I have the sticky notes on my computer, like the app sticky note, but they take up so much room and I don't want to have too many of them, because currently I have one for what to do for my memo pads, like how many, if I want this many sheets I need to print this many pages, because I can fit 4 of them on a page. So it's all worked out. I use sticky notes for D&D. Yeah, because I have the worst brain. I have tried, like, look, when I'm kitting a pattern up, right, I have, where's my 2 pages? I have a notebook, right? It looks tatty because it's fell apart. I use it to write down my threads. Oh, that's just a pencil. Right, so I'll just write out all the stuff, and this helps me. So I can use this to, because I have so many patterns, right? So this helps me work out which ones I really want to kit up because I've written them down. So now that one's finished, I have another one to start. Easier than searching for common things in my book to just have it there on my screen. Yeah, exactly. But the problem is, if I've tried like GoodNotes on the iPad, it doesn't work. I've got a weekly planner in a box that I bought from Bailey J, and I've not used it yet because I'm like, I don't know what I want to use it for. Do I want to just plan out my week, or use it for streaming stuff? So that's just sitting there, and I'm like, ugh. Because then the other issue is I need something that I can just put away, because if I leave it out on my desk, it's going to get ruined. But it needs to be somewhere. Oh boy, I'm at the number of the devil for stitches. 666. I love DMC 666 and how it's just bright red. They either did that very intentionally, or it was just a happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. Yeah, I I don't know, because I just want to plan things out so I know what I'm doing, so I don't just sit there on the weekend or the day before a stream going, what am I doing tomorrow? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? It's like, nope, it's already been planned out for me. I know what I'm doing. But I don't know, I just feel like even with all that organisation, I'm still gonna get confused. Like, it's not like everything I write down has to happen. It could just be, well, I said on this day I'd do this, but on the day I could feel completely different. I need something, you know? Yeah, I feel like just having things to write down, like ideas to do, would be just something, so it's not just sat up in my head, getting me all worked up, giving me a big old headache. Whoops. That was not on the ring like I thought it was, so I let go and it fell. There. This ring's getting a bit full though. It's time to do some moving about. So this is the 700s to 823. This goes up to the end of the 600s. Hang on. Is 99 divisible by 3? It is 33. Okay, if I put 33 rings, 33 of these on each ring, how silly is that gonna look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 33. Woo. Okay, that's a bit on the full side, but that will do. Look at that. Right, next ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 on that one. Right, that should be... It's 20, so I need 13 more from over there. So there. Okay, so it leaves me with 3 on this ring now. Right, that's a bit better, but now I have silly ring sizes. I'll just sort it out after stream, like the rings, but I'm just gonna do this for now to make it easier. Oh, why do I have just 970? Oh, that's why. There. They got all jumbled up in my hand. Right, there we go. Sorry. Thought it was better for me to sort that out now so I could finish these up. Right. We're getting there. We don't have that many to go. I know it looks like I've only got this many left, but I've still got loads. But we'll get there. But yeah, I just want to hopefully finish this. Finish kitting this up today. Because my poor shoulders. I know I have that ruler. But I feel like I'm just a bit quicker doing it this way, except for when the thread knots up. There. All the knots are out. Oh, I've got to readjust again though. How many DMC floss do you have? For this, there's 90 colours. Wait, I said 99. It's 90 colours. I should have done 90 divided by 3, which is 30. I could have put 30 on each of this. I'm gonna sort the rings out after stream, guys. It's fine. Right, the ring situations is making me going crazy. But yeah, there's 90 colours in this project, but there's more than 90 though, because some of the colors have more than one skein. Like if I just put that there, this is my little bag. I sorted these out earlier off stream of all the spares. So when you do a big pattern like this, even though it might say that it's 90 colors, 90 colors, but you don't need 90 single skeins, because like there's 5 skeins needed of 310, so in this bag is 4 skeins because I have one already. So these are mine, youth. Go get your own. I just smacked my pinky on the desk. Ow! Right on the knuckle, man, down. Oh. Wait until I have all the colours for the EV Sal Youth. Yeah, that's 239. And the rest. Oh, my pinky. Oh. But yeah, so Law is so red. Ouch. But yeah, so a project might say this many colours, but if it needs more than 1 skein, then it's not. It's just technically it is. Technically. But if you want to know how many DMC threads I have in total, I have no idea. This is my... Evie's Beautiful Secrets, The Mermaid, The Doctor, Hates It. I think this is my 6th Haid. Ow. Maybe, sorry, I just punched the mic. Maybe my 6th Haid. And I've kitted all them up and they all have their individual colours, and so I could have the entire set of DMC already twice over, and I just don't know. Because, like I said, some projects require a lot of thread. Like, even non-full coverage patterns can require more than... Uh-oh. We have a Zelda. Yes. Zelda, I can't even see what I'm doing. He's just stood in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. Thank you, mate. Everyone said hi, though. Avia's like to be my first and only Haid. See, that's what I thought. And then I found more. And I'm like, I also want to start... I want to kit up... This is, like, really shocking to me. I don't have any of my Margaret Morales Haids kitted up. And I feel like I should. And I think... I know my mum picked one for me. And I might do that one too. But I think I'm going to kit up that She Sleeps with Butterflies one. From her. Because it was like it wasn't the first one I bought, it was the second. But it was the first one I really fell in love with. So I think that might be what it is. This is all plans for next year though. But I have... Yeah, so projects that will need more than, like, my Supernatural Sal by the Witchy Stitcher. That has a ton of black. I'd really like the Hades and Persephone as a pattern so I can kit it up. Well, like I said on Monday when I'm pulling that long end, I don't want that. This is a terrible knot. Yeah, because at the moment Hades still does have a contract with Margaret Morales, it is possible it could get released as a Hades in the near future. So I'm going to keep an eye out and see if they release it, because I'm in the Facebook group, so I find out about new releases. He's coming back because he's seen me playing with thread. Yes, Zelda. Yes. Yes, I have a big old knot, mate. Yes. Don't eat my thread. No eating thread, please. Thank you. We do not do that on the stream. Yes. I am really struggling with this knot. It's a cat. It is Carly. This is Zelda. Here he is. He's looking at my thread though. There is a possibility he might have to get off in a minute though, because he's really watching it. And he knows the rules. So... But yeah, I'm in the Facebook group, the Hade Facebook group, so I'll be able to let you know when a new release is coming out. If it comes out as a Hade, I'll be all over that. Oh, you and me both. Oh, big yawnies. I can see you, Zelda, in the corner of my eye. I might not be actively watching, but I can see you. Don't even think about it. This thread has really knotted up. This is so annoying. Can you all see the cogs working in his head? That's why he's yawning so much. He's overworking himself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got some eye crusties, but you won't let me get rid of them at the moment. Sorry, I punched the mic again. That paw is just waiting. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm watching him. Yes, can I... No, I don't. He's processing. Yeah, you can always see the gears turning in his head. This is what he's like. Look, so he's like, oh, well, I'm touching it now. This is different though. You're not playing with it. Right, have I got the knot? Please say I have. Oh, I've got the knot, but now he's laying on it. Why? Fine. That's the end I need. This cat. Haha, I got one of them. Can I get the other? No? No, he's not gonna let me get the other one. Okay. I'll get it later though. But can you please get off my thread though? Please. So I can finish these threads. Yeah? No. It's like, how about I just lay on them some more? So now I really can't get the pile he's on. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Tickle. I don't know if the mic is picking him up, but he is purring. Right then, mister, do you think you'll be willing to move for me now? Oh god, you're covered in fuzz. Like loose cat hairs now. Hmm? Do you think? No. But Mom, I'm so eepy. So eepy. There's just loose cat hairs everywhere though. Oh dear. It's like trying to get Shax to move. I'm trying to get comfortable as well. It's just fur everywhere. Oh, I must have pressed the button. Zelda's colouring is pretty, like a grey tabby. That is what he is, Carly. He is a grey tabby. Yeah. He's a very pretty boy. No, you can't see it, but he's crossed his paws over like this. Yeah. That's why I picked him. I picked him out of all the others because I think he was the only grey one. I think the rest were just brown. I was like, I'm having the grey one. Yeah, and this is why, because he's so pretty. Because if you've seen Molly walk past, she's kind of tabby, but she's also ginger at the back. Like her legs ginger. My sister's one cat is a tabby, but he's more like a brownish colour. And then Franklin is a tuxedo cat. Yeah, brown is kind of like the common colour for tabbies, I feel. Like he does obviously have brown in him. Like as he's gotten older, some of these grey stripes have turned a bit brown. But sometimes he's also just very grey. Yeesh. Got the fur coming off of it. Oh, are you showing everyone your tum-tum? Hmm? Your tum-tum? Touch the tum-tum. Come on then, mister. I've got threads to sort. You'll have to come back in a bit when I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. This way. Oh, sorry, I just shouldered the mic. Come on. There we go. There's a good boy. Oh god, there's fur everywhere. Oh no, don't turn back around. I was getting fur off your legs. Yeah. No, don't flop back down. Not there, my drink is there too. Oh, that's my stomach. You're on my mouse now. Oh jeez, cat. You're gonna break the stream. Come on. Come on. No. Oh, Zelda. Mouse. He's gonna break everything now. Come on. Yeah. Haha. Come on. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. We have an accident. I dropped all the things and he's trying to get them. Ah. Oh god, there's more. Oh jeez. No. Ah. Oh no, there's another one. Oh geez, all these fell out the bag. Ah. Sorry, I think I've got them all. I hope I've got them all. Otherwise, we're gonna have a fun time when he finds one. He just dragged the bag to the edge and then they all just fell out. Oh, it was like a domino. And now he's moved all my thread. I don't know where that end is. Zelda, you were laying on the scissors. How was that comfortable? Somewhere in here is an end. There's one end. He's trying to help. That was not helping, Carly. That was the opposite. That was chaos. Oh. I found the other end. It's all good. One of my ears has gone funny. He thinks he is. He thinks a lot of things, Carly. All of them are wrong. That was not helpful. That was very painful. My stomach hurts now. Don't destroy his confidence. He's left the room. So, he didn't hear a word. He had some biscuits and then he left when I said that. He did not care. But, oh. That was fun. Here I was thinking I was going to get this done. This might have to be finished Friday. I might start the 3000s. We'll see how long it takes me to get through them. But if it starts taking too long, I'll have to finish them off on Friday. Because Zelda thought it'd be fun to come over and try to help by knocking all these on the floor. As soon as I went to go pick one up that was by him, because I was holding him with one hand, because if I didn't, he was going to go for them. So I was trying to pick him up one-handed, so my left hand came close to him and he went at me. Like, he didn't quite reach me, but he was like, give. And I was like, no. You're not having these. The whole point of me putting them in bags to keep them away from you. Because you'll eat them. And then I'll have to take you to the vet. And they'll have to do horrible things to you and you won't like it. It'll cost me too much money. Just to get one of these out. He's trying his best. He does that a lot, Carly, but with a lot of things, sometimes it's just best to not help. You know, sometimes help is not required. That was his plan all along, though. That calculating he was doing, it wasn't to get the thread, it was to get these. Now I know. It's all coming clear now. He may not be the best worker, but he tries his best. He gets a gold star for effort. Like, we can all strive to be like Zelda. We may not be the best at things, but you know, we can try our hardest. A for effort, yeah. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 left. So let me put them into their little number piles again. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do this half, see how we get on with this half, and then I could do this half maybe on Friday. I'll put them in there for now so they don't get lost. And then we'll do these ones and then see what the time is, and then if I have time I'll do those. Sounds like a plan to me. See, this is the brown, 3371. This is the one that's in every Barbarana. Except for, actually, it's not in every single one, but it's most common in Barbarana patterns. I bought a new pattern from her yesterday, actually. She had a new one come out. Zelda deserves a treat for being the best worker. I'll give him a treat after stream, because if I grab the tin now, he will be back. Because that's what he's like. There is also a treat redeem. Shax looks so comfy. I bet he does. Probably looks how Zelda looks just now on the desk. Before I had to kick him off because I'm almost there point wise. Poor Carly, she's just saving up. I will just give him a treat. You don't have to redeem it. I'll give him a treat after stream though, because we just got rid of him. I promise. Oh, there you go. Little's done it for you. I don't have a sound to go off for that though. I need to think of a sound. But I promise I will give him a treat. I'll try and take a picture. I'll leave my webcam up and I'll take a picture for you. How's that? So you have proof. But he needs to come back to ensure more chaos. No, he doesn't. I need to get this done. No more chaos. Ah, Shax does look comfy. He looks a mega comfy there. Bless. Ooh, we nearly dropped that. Oh. Sorry, Carly. I don't remember making that. Sorry, Carly. Maybe when I was testing things, they said that I forgot to turn it back. Sorry. But now you'll have access to all my Discord emotes as well. Right. Back to the stickers. So I'm just keeping an eye on my phone to make sure I'm not getting told that people are on their way home from work. because then that's mega panic because it means I've got to go. Right, but we're fine for now. But yeah, my Discord server is going to have a big old sort out because it's pretty dead, and it's some of it's my fault because I stopped using it after things happened. I did try to revive it, but at the same time it's like I think it just needs wiping. Too much bad juju in there. And I feel like it's a bit cluttered. There's channels that aren't really needed. It's like mine, it's pretty dead. Yeah, it used to be really active, and it just saddens me because it's not anymore. And like I said, it is partially my fault. But I don't know. Should I wipe all the channels and we can build it up on Saturday? I mean, we can do. I don't know, I was gonna say leave things like general. Maybe make an announcement first to be like, if there's anything on here you have till X date to get it, otherwise it's going. Just delete everything. Yeah, maybe. And rebuild it from the ground up. Leave like general so they have a... I posted a picture of my Bodhi boy. Yeah. I'll do an announcement Friday and give him a week. Yeah. Aww. Such a pretty boy. Cause it needs a good sort out. I think a nice spring clean. And then redo it. You can see why he thinks he's such a handsome boy. Yeah. Because I even tried to make a channel for myself that's like, I'm gonna post my stitching because I stitch every day and I post it in Lumi's Discord every day. So I can post it in my did for like a few days and that was it. So... I just get bad anxiety surrounding my own Discord server, which isn't what you want. So... made a note to leave general and the animals channel. Yeah. Like, I don't know if there's a feature on Discord where you can just wipe channels. So instead of deleting them and starting fresh, if there's just a clearing them command. Oh, that's super wonky again. Ads are about to start in 4 minutes. Zelda's back. Nope, need to delete them. Oh. Zelda, that's the mic. Yes. If you guys can hear thumping in the mic, that's him rubbing up against the arm. I feel like they're still just as crooked. We're going to leave that. Zelda, you're upsetting my order. Thank you. Whoops. He was on his company break. Yeah. The company allocated him a 10-minute break and now he's back. What have I missed? Oh, I see. I forgot 3765. Your Discord is still better than mine. I only have me and Keshi in it. The thing is though, I had more people and they've just left because I've been inactive. So I feel like those people that are there either just don't care and haven't bothered to leave, or do care but I don't know. Because when I have posted in there, they have been supportive, a few of them, but I don't know. I'm working with 3812. I have 11. It's built back up a bit slowly, to be honest. Like, it has moments where there's not many and then there are, so I don't know what. Yeah. We'll sort something out. Because I don't want to kick everyone, say if you really want to be here, join back, because I know a lot of them won't. So, mine is more than my Twitch though. I have TikTok stuff and my store stuff and Instagram on there as well. Yeah, I have, see, I don't use any of my socials either, which doesn't help. So the only way people are finding my streams is if it's in their recommended, or if like they come across me naturally, or like how you lot have come from Lumi. That's why I'm like, I don't care if you're in my chat or Lumi's or both, because we share the same people. When I'm done here, I go over to her, and if I streamed later, she would probably come over here. So but yeah, we can discuss all the Discord stuff on the call Saturday little as well. Just to go over everything, being like, right, this is what we're planning. Because I want to condense some of the channels, because I do like having the cross stitching separate from like the crochet and stuff. At the same time, it's like, should I just bung it all together? Oh, that's not supposed to be on my finger yet. Works for me. I'll open up a sticky note for it on the laptop. Yeah. Because I will need it. I will need the Discord server. Because I did make all those where it has like my Emilu Illustrates category. That's the only thing that should stay, because that's got all my where I update things. But because that was all quite new, I redid all that in 2021. I deleted all the old one. No, 2022. Whenever it was I last streamed before the break, before this time. But I'm hoping this time I don't disappear. It also didn't help that I had a certain you-know-who, if you know you know, in there, who was a bit of a creep. So that didn't help. I know. Yeah, you know. But, yeah. Because anytime I would do anything, they'd be in my DMs, and it was just like, oh. You know, when you're just like, I don't mind being sent DMs asking me how I am, but when it's every day and it's like, not from someone I actually care about, it's like, this is annoying. So like, all you lot here asking me that, it's fine, because I like you all. But when it's someone who's I DM you every day, I just said it's not you. I just twisting my words. I said if I don't care about you and you DM me, I get annoyed. I don't get annoyed at you because I care about you. And I love what you send me. I mean, you don't message me. If I open up a game, you don't message me as soon as the game pops up on Steam asking if I'm enjoying it, do you? Because they did that to me too. I literally would play a game and then I'd look down and Discord would have a notification and it was them saying, "How's the game?" And it's like, I've just booted the game up. Treat time. Not right now, Carly. I will give it to him, I promise. He will get 2 treats. I will get photographic proof that I gave them to him. But not all the time I've got this thread out. maybe right at the end of stream once I'm done. Unless it's a game I'm really interested in, I leave people alone to play their games. But there's also like a time and a place that you'd understand if they don't reply to you straight away, whereas this person would just keep it going. You know, like if someone doesn't reply to you straight away, you're like, they're enjoying the game. But not this person. When I was told about them by another content creator here, a streamer, and I started to ban them on everything or block them, they messaged me on Instagram saying, "Have a nice life." And I was like, okay. Not even "I'm sorry" or anything, just "have a nice life." People have lives, apparently. I wouldn't know, but, you know, sometimes people do. Don't know what one of those is, though. But yeah, so I was just banning and blocking them. And I've never seen them back. I think they still pop into someone's stream, but I have them blocked so I can't see their messages. But I remember being in a stream lurking and I heard their name and my head whipped up like, huh? But yeah, just don't be a creep. You know, if someone is a female presenting streamer on the internet, you know, like they're not always like, sometimes we just want to be friends with people. We're not all interested in relationships, especially when you're already in one and you're asking to be in a relationship with someone else at the same time, and it's like, no, I don't do that. And I'm sorry, but if I'm invested in a game, good luck getting me to answer exactly. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't worry if people don't reply to me straight away, because I'm like, oh, they're busy. That's right, folks. Emma is mine now. Yeah, exactly. You'll have to find someone else. I have been claimed by Lumi and now Little. I think Aki claimed me during that call, so I have a big old group. That's my Emma, get your own. When cloning is a thing, everyone can have their own little Emma to put on like a keychain. Yeah, I just don't get certain people being creeps on the internet. It's like, all that's gonna do is get you banned and banished. You know? It's even worse when it's led on for ages and it's like, this whole time you weren't even trying to be my friend, you were just trying to get super close to me so you could get something more out of me. And it's like, I've already like expressed multiple times how I'm not comfortable with being in a relationship and, you know, all that, and yet that's still all they want. And it's like, I made it very clear from the start, I am not interested. Oh damn, My plan got foiled. No, Carly. I'm kidding. Now I get it. Yeah, do be careful though. Me and Lumi, I don't think Lumi has my banned list. But if you get banned in Lumi's, you get banned in mine. Well, kind of. It's a semi-ban. I have to be like, okay, this person's banned from Lumi's stream. Are they banned from mine too? I can see why they were banned, so yes. Because when I went to tell her about that person, they were already banned because she shares a banned list with the other people that were involved. And it's like, oh boy. But yeah, I just don't get it. I may be annoying to Lumi sometimes, but I know when to stop. Yeah, I think, like, there's a fine line between joking and taking it too far. Oh, that one person. Have you just worked it out, who I'm talking about? Unless you're on about someone else. But I'm not on about, I'm not on about that person. Someone has been banned. They have been banned in Lumi's stream, but they're not anymore. But if they had popped into mine, I would have had to have approved or not. But they took a break at the same time, so it never came to. Yeah, no, they're back. It was a temporary thing. But I'm not on about them. I'm just speaking in general terms. If you do get banned in Lumi's stream, you will kind of be banned in mine. As a broad statement. Because that's just how it works when you share a ban list. I was wondering what happened. Yeah. I was there when it happened, but I don't really want to go into it because it's not my place to say now. And it's, I think, water under the bridge at this point, so I don't want to dredge up old... I don't want to say drama because it wasn't drama, but I get it, no worries, yeah. Want to guess my stitches? Let's see. Not long ago you said you're at 666. Over 800. You have done over 800, my guess. I know it sounds like a cop-out. I'm like, I'm not going to go with a specific number, so I'm going to go over. But once you reach 600, getting to 800's nothing, then getting to 1,000. 736. I was quite close though, over 800. So, I didn't know Kinder eggs were still a thing. Yeah, we have them. They don't come with the toys that you have to put together anymore, I don't think. So, womp womp. I feel like that's a decent number. I think that's more than decent, Lil. I'm gonna be lucky if I break 500 today after doing all this. So I might just take a picture of both this and that to submit for my stitches, being like, I did stitches and I did all this. They'll only count as one, but that's fine. How cute is the ghast? I know. I think that's what made me buy the pattern. I looked at that ghast and I was like, he's so cute. That's my second glitch stitch AU pattern. I have the Eevee one I want to do eventually as well. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be finishing what I've got out and then I'll be done because it is 7:45. And I don't know what time people are leaving. You can finish here if you want. I'll finish these ones. It's fine, like, I won't take me that long. I'll speed up a bit. Little's working on her Minecraft piece. If Little was working on Eevee's, I would be working on Eevee's instead of this. Because I agreed to start it at the same time. Oh duh, she was talking about Minecraft for a thread. Yeah, Carly. She was. It was me. I think what it was is I confused you because I brought up Eevee's. Because this person does have Eevee patterns. So that might have been my bad. I might use some of the leftover fabric from this one and make bookmarks. Ooh. The Eevee Cappy one. Yeah, that's the one I have. I think Little has it too. I think I have the regular version. The only Eevee pattern I have is the Sow. Oh. Were you planning on getting it then? I remember seeing someone link or talk about it in the Discord once. Yes. Ah, I see, I see. I might have to buy some of their patterns now. Yeah, and they're having a sale. So it's like, it works out. Yeah, because sometimes, I think what it is when I see a pattern, if I really like it, 9 times out of 10, I will just straight up buy it. Other times it will get put into my wish list, which is getting out of control. And so I sometimes assume incorrectly that because I've bought it, someone else has bought it too. I forgot they have a Lord of the Rings pattern I want. Oh. I don't know why that's not. It's ironing. Nope, I want that one. There, that'll have to do. I don't know what's happened to this one. I've got ridiculously long ends. But that'll have to do. Oh yeah, I've seen this one too. And that other froggy one. Yeah. I think that's how I found them actually, was through the two frog pans. Because of course. 9 times out of 10 if I find a shop it's because I was recommended one of their frog patterns. And then I'm like, this is a nice style. I found them when looking for my other Minecraft patterns. Sometimes you'll just be looking for one thing and then something else from their shop will catch your eye and you're like, oh, adding them to my favourite shops list. Saw this pattern, had to have it, lol. Yeah. That's normally how it works. The Pokemon Florist and Eevee Cafe one is a definite buy. Right. Look at that. I sped right up to... Oh, I say that and now I'm getting caught on things. I was speed and now I am not. Right, last one. Then I'll grab the treats and give Zelda some treats. I was trying to combine words. His name's not Zelda anymore, it's Zelda. My left wrist is really sore though, and I don't know why. So I'll have a rest once we're done. And then I'll start stitching, get my stitches in for the day. They have a really nice Zelda and Link pattern. Last one. I'll put these away and then I'll grab the treats. There we go. Right, Friday we will be finishing those ones. So we'll have 9 more to do and then we'll work on some cross stitch. Not this though, we'll be starting this Monday. Oh god, my rings come open. One of these is dodgy. But there we go. There's almost all the colours required for this. I'm trying to lay it out nicely so we can kind of get a feel for it. But yes, spread it out a bit. There we go. And that's almost all the colours for this piece. This ring is heavy. These 2 rings on this thumb are heavy. But yeah, I'm going to sort those rings out at some point. Because that is a beast. Look at that. Right, put this in the bag. Let's just bring the bag over. Oh, sorry, I just hit all that on the desk. Shovey shove. In. Do. What's this, Carly? I'm just gonna shove that there. This is their other shop, isn't it? Yes. Because it's got their other Minecraft patterns. I'll have to look at that properly after stream. I'll put it up there. But yeah, I really like that one, that frog. Sorry, it's just noise now. Noise. Ow. Done. That's put away. Let's put the skizzers away so Zelda can't stab himself. And then, right, listen. Wait for it. So that's the tin these are kept in, because otherwise he'll chew them. Molly's looking. We're all just enabling each other. Right, ready? Zelda? No? One second. I'll know we'll get him coming. Are you ready for this? No? Yes, it worked. The scissors worked. It's the stupidest thing, but it worked. Would you like some tweets? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, not that many. You can have 4. I've got to give Molly some. Right, you need to... He's the official thread cutter. That's why. Right, can we move back a bit so people can see? Look, nom nom. Nom nom. Let's see if we get you up to the count into the mic. Crunch. Don't spit it out at me. How rude. Crunch. He's swallowing them whole. Chew them, please. Yeah, look. ASMR crunch. No. It's all gone. All gone. I now have cat crumbs. There we go. He's had his treats. Oh, he's licking my finger. I hear those crunches. People heard you crunch. Yeah. Good boy. Right, you can go now. I gave the tweets. Let me mark those as done. There we go. Let me give Molly her treats as well. You won't hear her though because she's over on my bed. Okay, mate. She'll just munch on those. No, the lid's not going on. Oops, the snoots. Oh, they'll have to do. Right. That is me done for today, unfortunately. Look at that, you got me for extra today. Like, you should be well impressed. You don't normally get me for this long. But, like everything must come to an end. And that time is now. We are heading over to Lumiceline. Zelda's just gonna sit here the whole time. Let me bring my keyboard over a bit so I can reach a bit better. We are going over to Lumiceline. She's probably lurking. She's got me up. So, this is where we're going. If you do not get brought over with the raid. If you are a sub, this is the sub raid. I still haven't changed it, I'm sorry, that's something I need to do. If you are not a sub, this is the generic raid. It works just as well. I need to change both, but the emotes on the other raid especially. I need to change the message. Anyway. We are heading on over. I will be back Friday, like I said. Let me switch scenes. You'd think I'd know what I'm doing by now. I do not. Yes. We will be back. We being me and Zelda will be back on Friday to finish that off, and we'll also be finishing off, kitting up that, and then doing some cross-stitching as always. What will we be cross-stitching? I have no idea. Could be the bee, could be the other project I showed at the beginning of stream. Could be something new. We don't know. It all depends. All depends. But until then, I will catch you all later. Give Lumi all the love. And I once again will see you on Friday. Goodbye. Bye-bye.